Day 2 of my trip to Masai Mara, Kenya. We woke up super early at 4:30 so that we could get on hot air balloon rides. The hot air balloon starts super early so that we can see the sunrise over Masai Mara. It takes a while to get the balloons up and running, but we were so excited. We had 1 hour in the air once the balloon took off. Our balloon was one of the last to be taken off, but I still think it was so worth it. Not gonna lie, riding the hot air balloon is really expensive, about $450 per person. Nonetheless, I think hot air balloon rides are always expensive, and honestly, if you're gonna do it anywhere, Kenya is one of the best places to do it. If you can afford to pay a little extra to see the safari on the hot air balloon, I totally think it's worth it. The animals look so adorable from up here, and it's such an amazing view. To be honest, it definitely costs a lot of money, but this is one of the highlights of our trip for me. It's truly so surreal seeing Masai Mara from Balloon Point. This felt like such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I was so thankful for. As you can see, we went up really high. I'm scared of heights, but don't worry, the balloon is extremely gentle. I think if you can handle being on a plane, you can surely handle this. It's stunning. Seeing this footage makes me feel so eternally thankful that I've had this opportunity. To this day, I still can't believe what I saw on that balloon. It was just so beautiful, and I feel so lucky I was able to do it. After the balloon ride, we hopped into our safari truck. The next experience is having breakfast on the Savannah. I know, such a unique experience. The balloon ride basically includes breakfast on the Savannah, which I thought was so nice. The breakfast is all-you-can-eat buffet style. You can have as much as you want, and there's somebody cooking on the spot. They also have coffee and drinks that you can make yourself too. I definitely had to get an omelet. I had a few helpings. It was so delicious. This is what we ate. So cool, and a lot of people also see animals while they're on the savannah eating. Needless to say, breakfast on the savannah was so cool. Then we went back on safari, and the first animal we saw was a warthog. That's basically Pumbaa from The Lion King. He's so cute. Apparently in Swahili, Pumbaa means foolish, so they're not too smart. We also saw herds of animals everywhere, although sometimes I find it hard to film these sorts of things, but it's really cool in person. These are the buffaloes of Africa. They're actually part of the Big Five. Big Five is basically the most sought after animals to photograph in Africa. Another animal in the Big Five are the lions. I was honestly so excited when we saw the lions. It was such an amazing thing, and there were so many of them. The crazy thing is, it was an entire pride of lions. I was so enchanted by them, and I felt so lucky that we saw them. Unless you're a tour guide, I don't think this is the most common thing to see prides of lion like this. These animals are not part of the Big Five, but they're hippos. Hippos are very dangerous, but you know what? They're so hard to take videos of because they're so far. Also, I should mention that if you want to take really good photos of animals, I highly recommend having a really nice lens and camera. Believe me, sometimes the photos of animals or videos of the animals are way too far away on your cell phone. And most safaris you can't get out of the vehicle, so this is crucial if you really are into photos. Also, highly recommend renting a lens too. See this animal in this video? This is a meerkat. It's basically Timon from Lion King. Also, here is the campsite that we were staying in. We only stayed here for a few nights though. We stayed in here for day 1 also, but I didn't show it because by the time we got to our tent it was pretty dark. Also, they don't have electricity all the time, so I couldn't really open the lights and show you either. They only had electricity for 3 or 4 hours per day. I'll be honest, I thought it was kind of challenging, just because I couldn't do my makeup properly in the mornings. It was dark. The following morning, we're on our way to see the Maasai tribe. They have a village here, and they're one of the largest tribes in Kenya that we went to visit. When we got there, we saw them doing a dance. This is basically a welcome dance, and we're even allowed to join. Also, here is the area that they live in. These are the houses they stay in. The Maasai tribe are extremely self-sufficient. Here they are teaching us how to create fire. Usually it takes a few people to make the fire. So cool, although I don't know if I'll apply any of these skills for myself. There we have it, fire! It's alive! Anyways, the next thing we did was actually go inside of their home. You'd be surprised, the people who build the houses are the women. From what I remember, I believe the homes are made out of dung and water, and I think mud as well. I was pretty astounded by how hard and stiff they were. And you know what? They also have schools here funded by the government. Apparently, for a very long time, the Maasai village did not bring their kids to school, but then they decided to see why it was important. They realized they had to keep up with everyone else. Actually, the school has tribes and regular Kenyan children also. After our tour with the Maasai tribe, we decided to head to our next destination. Until next time, thanks for watching, like and subscribe!